Good morning. Today we're going to get into the Tree of Knowledge, which I already touched on because I read the first page in the book, The Golden Dawn. We've already touched that, so we're not going to go over that again. But to help you understand things I've been sharing, because in all three of these books, okay, progressive first algebra is the Tree of Knowledge, okay. Then you got progressive second algebra also has, where's the picture at? The Tree of Knowledge, as well as progressive high school algebra has the Tree of Knowledge. So we're going to get into it and dive deeper into that. Okay, 84. Okay, and this is the Garden of Eden before the fall. Okay, this diagram describes the practicus ritual. It shows in a glyph the teaching proper to the practicus on entering the Sephira Hod, which he has reached by the pass of Shin and Resh from Malkuth and Yesod, respectively. At the summit, there are three supernal Sephiroth summed up into one. Amia Elohim, the mother supernal, the woman of the apocalypse. Note by JMG, that is the book of Revelations, chapter 12, cloth with the sun, the moon under her feet, and to her head the crown of 12 stars. It is written, so the name Jehovah is joined to the name Elohim, for Jehovah planted a garden eastward in Eden. Note by JMG, a reference to Genesis 2:8. The name used for God in the first chapter of Genesis is Elohim. In the second chapter, this changes to Yav. I'm not sure is that Yav Elohim, YHVH Elohim. Okay. From the three supernals follow the other Sephiroth of the Tree of Life. Okay. Below the tree, proceeding from Malkuth, is the Tree of Knowledge of good and evil, which is between the Tree of Life and the world of Asaya or shells, represented by the coiled up dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns, being the 7 infernal places and the 10 averse Sephiroth. Okay, we got note 2 Regardi. These are described in text of the rituals, but are not read to the candidate at his grade. When studying this diagram, these descriptions should be locked up, but they are not required for the exam. And I mean, them notes right there tell you this is all the little bullshit maze game that Freemasons do because they are the Hermetic Order. But we'll keep going. Okay. Yes. The river Nather flows from the supernal Eden, and in Doth it is divided into 4 heads. Poison, fire, flowing to Jibra, where there is gold. Gihon, water, the waters of Mercury, flowing into Chised. Hiddekel, air, flowing into Tapharenth. Pira, Euphrates, earth, flowing into Malkuth. It is written, in Doth, the depths are broken up and the clouds drop down dew. Proverbs 3:20. The word Nahir has the meaning perennial stream. never failing waters, the opposed to other words meaning torrent or brook. The river going out of Eden is the river of the apocalypse, the waters of life, clear as crystal, proceeding from the throne, on either side of the tree of life, bearing all manner of fruit. Revelations 22 1 to 2. Thus the rivers from the cross and on the great Adam, the Son, who is the nations, to rule the nations, was extended from Tiphareth, and his arms stretch out into Jabura and Gedula, and in Malkuth is Eve, supporting with her hands the two pillars. Okay, so obviously the two pillars are a reference to these two pillars on the cover of The Lost Keys of Freemasonry. That's just the first one. We got more to come today. Enjoy your day.